Okay, good day guys. I'm here with the Eachine EX5 out at the Swan, and couldn't have asked a better day to test fly the Eachine. So I'm going to take it up for a flight and see exactly how it performs. Now I did test fly this yesterday, but it was a rather windy condition, so it was a bit of a test flight, and it went pretty well. So out here today to test fly it again, guys. Now hopefully the winds don't pick up too much, because this is a rather light GPS drone. Only weighs 229 grams. So let's get into it, guys. I'll go on about the Eachine app a bit later on at the end of the video. I did find a couple of glitches in both the iOS version and the Android version of this Eachine Pro app, but I'll get into them a bit later. Alright, so what we want to do, we want to turn the drone on, get the confirmation bounding beep. Okay, and now I'll just set it up on the phone. So if you connected to this before, it pretty much instantly connects to it again. Now what I want to do is a screen recording. Just check that the microphone's on. Yes, it is. Start recording. Okay, we're going to go in the Eachine Pro app. Going to press play. Okay, now it's loaded up. Now it will ask you, hear that beep, it will ask you at the same time on the app, has the magnometer been calibrated? So the compass calibration, you click no, and then it will ask you to do the calibration. So you just spin it around, okay, and then it will ask you to do the top one. Now as you can see, that's one of the glitches. It did beep twice, so that's good. That's one of the glitches I'm telling you with this iOS app, is that when it goes into compass calibration 2 with the head facing up, it does kick you out for some reason. But I'm going to actually press yes this time, because I did do it and it did confirm that there was a beep. Okay, all right guys, we're ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to press the record button. We are recording. I'll just press the button on the TX. Now what I might do first is a compass, not compass, a gyro calibration. You heard that beep, 2 sticks down to the sides. Let's take it up. So fired up the motors, 1 key. That was 1 key takeoff. We've got 16 satellites, guys, on the telemetry screen here. Now like I said, this is a very light drone, so it is rather windy at the moment, but it is holding GPS lock. Okay. And also, because it doesn't have a 2-axis gimbal, we are getting every movement in the camera. Alright? Okay. But the camera does look rather good on my phone. It's saying GPS signal is normal, ready to take off. Alright, so I have done that. I wish that prompt would go off the screen, but it's not. So we are recording. Just go for a bit of a flight first. We're at 18 satellites. So like I said in the unboxing overview, guys, that this does have GPS and GLONASS. So it is picking up all the Russian satellites as well as the USA ones. And it's really acquiring them really quick. So the FPV looks pretty good here. I'm just going a little bit towards the coastline here. I'll turn around a little bit, pan to the right, and we'll go towards that field a little bit over there. Let's see the distance. The distance is in feet. Okay, now being an Aussie from Australia, I mean, you guys in the US know exactly feet distance. For me, it's a little bit foreign to me, because I'm used to meterage, I'm used to metric. But I think nearly 500 feet would be over 100 meters. So let's check that GPS home return by pressing this top button here. We'll see how accurate it is. I've got my backpack just there with my little mini, I brought my little miniature landing pad, and she's coming back rather quick. It stopped and then came back again. So it's sort of like wanted to position itself let's bring that camera down. So here I am down below here. We're still recording, 1 minute worth of footage. We're getting the telemetry beep from the transmitter here. And let's see how she's gonna land here. Now within this app, see where the satellite icon is showing 21 satellites that it's locked onto now. Apparently, I'll test it at the end of the flight. It does have a flight record logbook in there. Look at this, guys. Hey, bring that camera up. Don't want to get in the dirt. Too late. Okay, so hey, that wasn't bad, was it? That wasn't bad at all. All right, let me get that recording, because this recording, guys, is via the app only. It does not have an SD card, even though there isn't a space for a SD card slot. Okay, so make sure whenever you take video, make sure you save every single video by looping it and ending that recording, because you don't want to miss them out on your phone. So let's take it off again. 2 sticks down and out. Okay, and we'll try some of these features out. I'll get them out of the way. So first off, let's try the follow me mode, which is underneath the house icon on the right. You've got that quadcopter icon, and we have the follow me. Okay, now it is turning around a bit. Let me start recording again. So it's sort of backed up. What it's done is just backed up a bit, and let's see if she will follow. It does look like it's following me. I'm not facing the drone at the moment. Yeah, she is. She's following. Let's go towards the shore. There you go. She's following rather well, actually. Tell you what, this grass needs mowing. Got to get those tractor mowers out. Okay, well that seemed to work rather well. What a nice day out here, guys. Look at this. Got a boat down there cruising along. Looks like a windsurfer is down there too. Whole bunch of swans. That's why it's called the Swan River, guys. Whole bunch of swans. And there we go. She's still following me. So that's awesome. So let's get out of that. All right. Now let's try to perform. Bring it this way a bit. What speed mode am I in? We've got speed switch up here too, guys. I'm in 2 now. I was in 1. This has a 3-speed mode, guys. Now what I'll do, I've got an orbit button here, but you can also do it in the app. Okay, you can also do it in the app here. I'll turn that off. Let's try the button. So what I'll do, I'll bring it in closer, because I don't want it to do too wide a berth of a radius of a circle. So that looks pretty good there. Let's see what it does. So the control works rather well using the transmitter, okay? And it's facing that way. Okay, let me take it up higher before I do any orbiting. Okay, now it's turning around again. It just took a little while to settle. Now what you want to do, you have to tell it what to do. So I'll go left, hold that down, let go. And there is your orbit surround mode. Let's bring the camera down, get a view. I think I'll put it too far down. There we go, see that? You can't see me because I'm not there. I am there. So it's doing a rather smooth orbit. Look at that. Let's see if I can slow that down a bit. You can slow it down too. So I just press the right roll and I've slowed that orbit down. Bring the camera up so we can see what's going on in the horizon. I'll do one more quick orbit. so you got a bit of a view there. It works rather well. Okay. So it looks like we're at 7. Let me just press that on the TX. To stop it, I just press that button again. It's near the speed switch. Alright, let me end that recording and let's take some photos. Take it up a bit. It's flying really well, guys. I mean, it's pretty light. It is getting a bit, you know, blown around up there, but it's holding its own pretty well. Let's take some photos here. Now the horizon's going to be off because it's battling the wind there. So I'll just yaw. I might tilt that down a bit so we can see a little bit further down. Bring that horizon more into the middle of the picture. Take a couple of photos there. One more. Okay, I'll yaw a little bit. See if we can get a couple of photos there. Whoop, she's getting bouncing around because of the wind up there, guys. Another one. Okay, I'll just take a few angles. We'll go another one with the field in the middle of the shot. One shot. Second one for good measure. Just so I make sure I've got them, you know, on the phone album, because this will save to your phone album, guys. One shot again. Okay, let's bring it down. I'll fly it down in circles, just so to eliminate any VRS. But you know, it does look like a Mavic Mini, you know, in some regard. They've done a good job of that. Okay, so I might just take my, hang on a second. Take another photo there. All right, one more. Let me go into the sunlight. Now this is supposed to take 4K photos. Just bring the camera down a bit, like that, a bit too much. Just want to center myself in the shot. Okay, that'll do. Take a photo. Okay. All right, cool. What was I going to do now? Yeah, it does look like a Mavic Mini. Looks pretty cool. Look at that. Getting blown around. But it's holding its own. Let me, I'll take it. I want to bring it down a little bit so I can take it like a thumbnail shot for this video. So it's a nice looking bird. Bring it down a bit. There we go. And it only weighs 229 grams. Oh, let's see how it flies in third rate, battling this wind. We're in third rate. Let me take some video so we got some footage of it flying around just like in a sporty sort of fashion. And she's pretty fast. Whoa. I'm recording? Yep, I'm recording. Yeah, look at that. She's pretty quick. Bring it down. It's flying pretty smoothly. This sort of reminds me a little bit, you know, of the other Eachine products that they brought out, like the E58s, but a brushless version of it. You know, it's got that sort of look to it as well. So yeah, she flies pretty good. Let's do a little bit of a distance run while I'm here. I'll head out there. We'll see how the Wi-Fi is. Let me bring that, let me take it up a bit higher. Okay, so we're at 1,000 feet. That's not bad. Let me just center it a bit over there. I got Wi-Fi, and now the Wi-Fi just gave up on me. No, come back, 1211. $1,405 feet. Hey, that's not bad, eh? I'll have to convert that. See, to me, the feet is sort of, I've got to work it out in my head how far that is. But you guys in America, US, maybe even Canada, you'd know all that in the feet, you know. So it looks like, what does that say? 1,900 feet nearly. Okay, let's do a GPS home return again. So yeah, I mean, it's got some good Wi-Fi distance. I mean, I'm out there. You know, the Eachine is out there, and it's coming back pretty quick too. Look at that. I'm recording this, so you know the recording's not crapping out on me, so to speak. So we might have a pretty good Wi-Fi FPV system on this claimed, you know, it is claimed to have 1,000 meter range. Trying to think what 1,800 is. It got 1,860 feet just then. I think 1,000 feet is 300 meters, isn't it? So that was, yeah, I don't know guys, maybe half a kilometer away just then. I could be wrong. Anyway, I'll work it out when I get home on Google. Okay, so she's coming back. It looks like it's going to land pretty close this time around. Wow, look at that, nearly on the landing pad. That was a much more accurate, that was accurate compared to the first one, the first landing. All right, now I don't particularly like doing waypoints guys, so I'm just going to fly it around. We're at 7.58, I'm just going to take off manually. We're at 7.58, we're now 7.4 volt. So I'm guessing she's going to want to come home soon. Take another recording. I've taken enough pictures, I think, for today. Listen to it. It's third rate. Motors are screaming. Let's take it over near that basketball court. Let's scope that out, eh? Oh, we've got some battery life, and we'll see if it hits a geofence mode. So far, I'm pretty impressed with it, guys. So far, bring it down a little bit. I've got full control here. I'll go towards the basketball court. So I'm in third speed rate. I still got Wi-Fi FPV, and I'm at the basketball court. Look at that. How cool. There we go, I'm right on the basketball court. Let's try that zoom feature actually, while I'm here. Now I might have to backpedal a bit because the Wi-Fi just lost contact. Okay, I'll just let it sit there, and let's try that zoom feature. See the magnifying glass here? Might be just out of reach of the zoom there. Let's bring it back a bit more. Okay, I did zoom in there and it was a bit laggy though. Okay, you can see the zoom there. So I'm bringing it back. It's shooting towards the sky then. So yeah, the zoom does work. There we go, we've got the telemetry back, or the live video feed rather. And I'll zoom out. So, I mean, look at that. That zoomed in all the way to the basketball court and back. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, get out of that. Let's fly her back. Might have to hit GPS return because I can't see it. So let's just get that GPS. I've lost it in the cloud there. Okay, she's coming back. There she is. All right, I'll get out of GPS return. All right, I just lost it in the cloud there, guys. So, you know, if you lose it sight of it, just press the GPS return, because she is a rather small quad. I mean, from here it does look like a Mavic Mini, you know. But so that was pretty cool. I got down to that basketball court down there, and then in that direction it basically the app did freeze up a little bit. Yeah, it's flying rather well. Maybe I'll kick it down a notch. This is speed rate 1. Still rather quick on speed rate 1 though. You know, it's fighting a headwind at the moment, but let me go. I'll finish that recording, start another one. Let's just cruise, not too high, but over the water. Have a look at the treetops there. I just want to cruise along the water's edge here so we can have a bit of a look what's going on down there. Capture some video over the water. Let me just yaw that a bit and we'll straighten it up, and then I'll bring the camera up. There we go. Now you can hold the button. It's going to beep regardless, but you hold the button for a smoother tilt. So just cruising along there above the water. Okay. Low battery warning, she's coming back. Okay, well there you go, guys. She should be coming back now, and it looks like it is. Now it is at 7.2 volt, which is, you know, that is the LVC voltage. Let's see how accurate it is this time if it does do a landing. It does say return to home. The icon on the left there is showing return to home. Let me change to the optical flow. There is an optical flow camera too. There you go. Forgot to mention that is the optical flow camera view. Let me just walk into frame. See, I'm underneath it. Let me go into frame a bit better. Where is it? I'm getting blinded by the light here. Okay, let me get out of that then. But on the right hand side, you've got the optical flow camera. So it's just sitting there, guys. It doesn't want to land. So it's in LVC mode, which is geofencing mode. Now let me bring it down a bit further and then I'll show you this optical flow camera. Okay, so we're going to get the constant beep. I'm going to switch to optical flow camera. There we are. I just started a recording again. Okay, there we are. Do a rocket. Hey! Okay, that's its limit, guys. I can't go any higher. But we can fly it. We can fly it. So it's capped the height at about, I don't know, 30 meters. And that is it. That's it. That is it. So about 30 meters up, 30 meters out. You got a 30 meter little bubble here where she can fly. See, that's as high as I can go. That's as far as I can go. Can't go higher, can't go further. All right. So that's a safety feature. while it's in low LVC, the drone can't go too far because it is low on battery. So we are getting some good flight time out of this. 2200 milliamp hour lithium ion pack. Still not fully depleted. So yeah, I can only just fly around this vicinity now. Let's kick it up second rate. This does have headless mode. Let's test that headless mode out, I guess. Yeah, it is working. I'm not facing the right direction, but it is working. I don't particularly like headless mode. But it is there, guys. It did work. I just switched back out of it. Eachine EX5, eh? Not a bad little bird, especially the Wi-Fi FPV. I was impressed by that, taking it all the way out that way where that person is walking. I had some pretty good distance. See, that's it. That's the bubble there. That's the geo fence. It won't let me go any further. It's got a pretty long LVC, guys. We're at 7 volts, so I don't know, should I land it? Don't really want to. I want to get a flight time, but we're going to get an average flight time. Don't really want to kill the battery or anything. I'm flying with the optical flow. Sorry about that, guys. Flying with the optical flow. Camera on, recording on that. So yeah. Good little bird. How many satellites we got? 23 satellites, guys. "23 satellites. There we go. She's landing, I think. You want to land, don't you? I think I might just land it, guys. Looks like it wants to. Come on, land. I want to try to get on the... It turned around itself. Alright, it landed itself. There we go. Flight time of the Eachine EX5. I could tell it wanted to land. And it basically turned around and said, yep, I'm going to land right now. Alright guys, so that is the flight time of the Eachine EX5. Hey, before I forget, let's check out this flight log now. See where the satellites say 23 satellites? Apparently in the settings menu it tells you to press that 3 times. Let's see. No, it's not doing it. Oh yeah, it did do it. There we go. Now let's see. Now I did take off and land a few times during this video. I'm looking at the dates here. Okay, it's the 16th today. So there's a 3.1 minute, a 10.7 minute. So the 3.1 minute was when I took off at the start of the video, guys, and performed a GPS home return. Remember that? Then I flew for another 10.7 minutes. My max distance was 246. So that was probably when I went all the way out there, guys. So I did have at least 200 and close to 250 meters of Wi-Fi FPV. So this is brilliant. I don't have to work it out, see, in the feet to meters. So look at that. We've got 10.8 minutes, okay, 10.7 minutes, and 3.1. So there's over, we got the close to, I'd say nearly 25 minutes there, guys. So we did get 25 minutes out of this 2200 milliamp hour battery. They do claim, Eachine do claim half an hour, so guys, they're not far off the actual telling the truth there. So that's awesome. All right, I'm glad I got that recording. We've got the on the flight log here, and we've got the meters per second of flight. I was flying at up to 9 meters per second in third rate. Awesome stuff. Okay, so there you go, guys. It's all documented there in the app. Okay, guys, well, the only glitches I could tell you is what you saw earlier when I tried to connect the drone with your iOS. Okay, I did say at the start of the video I'll let you know what those glitches were. That is the only glitch I found on the iOS app of the Eachine Pro app, was when I'd done the first compass calibration and then it tells you to do the vertical one. It booted me out for a split second, okay? But that's fine. As long as the TX beeps, the second confirmation when you're doing this vertical one, you're good to go. Go back in the app, and when it tells you has it been calibrated already, just press the yes icon, okay, rather than the no, okay? Now with the Android version, the calibration is fine. There's no glitch there, but it is rather laggy on my Android 5G dual Wi-Fi phone, okay, dual band Wi-Fi. It is rather laggy compared to the iPhone here, all right? But I did notice that this is one major drawback that I found with the Android app, is that I couldn't record using these key buttons or take photos. It wouldn't respond to the app like it does with the iOS version here today. Also, you've got the option of pressing the icons on the app. Because the TX wouldn't work on the Android, I decided to do that. I could take photos, but once I hit that video recording icon, it would crash. So just be aware of that. If you've got an Android system, an Android phone, you may have issues with recording, because don't forget, this does not have an SD card. This is only Wi-Fi based to the phone, so all your videos and photos are going to go on the phone. All right, guys? Anyway, that's what I wanted to cover about the glitches there in the apps, whether you got the iOS or the Android version. But by far the iPhone iOS version is much better. As you can see, there was hardly any lag and worked a lot better. All right, guys? So yeah, guys, look, I'm pretty impressed with this one. It did fly really well, like most Eachine products do, and it seemed to perform well today. Okay, so for a an attempt at a Mavic Mini clone, obviously it's not as good as one, but the price is reflective of that. It is a beginner's drone, and I think it done a rather decent job today. All right, later on I'll probably try another distance test with it. Okay, just a straight distance test. This is the review portion, obviously. I did test out the distance in the Wi-Fi range, but later on, I don't know when, I might do just a distance test and see how far it will go. Okay, guys? All right, well, if you're interested in this one, I'll have all the links below. There is a coupon code for this one, like I mentioned in my unboxing overview video that you've probably already seen, of a 12% discount code. It is within the listing, so you can click below, guys. I'll have all the information there to Banggood. Click the purchase link and have a look for yourself. Also in the description I'll have all the specs as well, and a coupon code. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I had fun flying this EX5. It's a pity that it doesn't have a SD card DVR. I really would have liked to seen that, but I've got a gut feeling that what these companies are like, they'll end up bringing like a Eachine EX5 Pro version that may have a 2-axis gimbal and an SD card DVR. They've done that with other drones before, like the Beast drone, for example. That was Wi-Fi based, and now they have one with gimbals on it. Okay, so, and a DVR. So there is room for improvement. I've got a feeling that's what's going to happen with this particular one. Now, as I mentioned in the unboxing, this seems pretty cheap, this controller, but as you can see, it worked rather well. It is a toy grade-ish controller that you see typically on brush quads. I've come across this controller many times, but it did work really well, guys, so that's a good thing. All right, guys, so once again, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Be sure to like and comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you do have the Eachine EX5 already, let me know your experiences with it. Alright guys, till next time, happy flying, and I'll see you then. Bye for now. See you later guys.